Since stealing the show at the 2021 LPGA Tour, Nelly Korda has hardly stopped to catch her breath. Today, she's one of the best female golfers in the world, and doesn't look like she's going to stop anytime soon. In this video, we take a look at the rise of Nelly Korda. Stay tuned and watch. 2021 was probably the best year for Nelly Korda. One of the 4 trophies she won that year, the KPMG Women's PGA Championship, was the grandest. It was her first major tournament victory, and the one that announced her arrival at the top of women's golf. That win elevated her to number 1 on the world ranking. As if making light work of the LPGA Tour wasn't enough, she took her monster form to the global stage. She won the gold medal for the USA at the Summer Olympics in Tokyo. And you know what comes with winning in professional golf? Money. Nelly made a lot of it in 2021. She landed on Forbes' 30 Under 30 list after she raked in almost $2.4 million from her victories. She had a good year and didn't look like she would tire at all. But the next year, her journey took an unexpected hit. In other words, life happened to her. She ended up catching COVID-19 in 2022. But she shook it off like a common cold, only to get another bit of bad news. In March 2022, Nelly went to the ER after she noticed swelling in her arm. Doctors found a blood clot in her subclavian vein. And like that, her plans for the year went out the window. But even all of this was too small to knock her off. With any challenge, you need to work out how to turn the negative into a positive. And Korda has that mentality. She came back from the layoff to defend her Pelican Women's Championship and closed the year at number 2 in the rankings. On the financial end, 2022 wasn't bad at all. Thanks to her marketable personality and her obvious talent, she had big companies lining up for her signature. According to Forbes, her sponsors combined gave her $4 million, and she earned $1.4 million for her work on the LPGA Tour. As a result, she entered the Forbes list of highest-paid female athletes at number 22. In 2023, she stopped wearing J. Lindeberg sportswear after her deal with Nike, and Goldman Sachs and Grant Thornton also joined her pool of sponsors. Nelly's money is pouring like a storm, and that lady is in fine form. She has established herself as one of the best of her time. Korda is a wealthy woman, and she shows off some of that golf money on her Instagram. And in case you missed the Korda name in golf, you might have heard it in tennis. As the daughter of 2 former professional athletes, Nelly's athleticism is a genetic hand-me-down. Her father is Peter Korda, a Czechoslovakian tennis star who won the 1998 Australian Open and rose to world number 2 in the same year. His wife and Nelly's mother, Regina Rakitova, represented Czechoslovakia at the 1988 Olympics. The Czech Republic remains the home of the Kordas, but Bradenton, Florida, has also been their home since they moved to the US fully in 2008. Like Nelly, her sister Jessica and her brother Sebastian are accomplished athletes in golf and tennis, respectively. Jessica is Nelly's older sister, and even though she's 5 years older, the girls move like twins. They've represented Team USA at the 2019 and 2021 Solheim Cups and the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Whenever they go out in uniform, it can be hard to tell them apart. They both honed their craft at the IMG Academy, where Nelly still trains. Even when they aren't wearing matching outfits, they've been a team. Jessica is usually one of the first people to congratulate Nelly, and it's always pure sisterly love between the two. Sebastian, on the other hand, is a clone of their dad. 20 years after his old man won the Australian Open, Seb won the Junior Australian Open in 2018. That was a year before Nelly won her Australian Open to complete what has been called the Korda Slam. Added to Jessica's 2012 Australian Open victory, 4 Kordas have now won Australian Opens, and Seb might add a senior title to their haul in the future. There is one thing most golf fans might not know about Nelly Korda. She has a killer instinct when she's in contention. Her colleagues love her friendly nature, but they fear the lady who enjoys pressure like no one else. She likes it when the stakes are high. Everyone knows how hard staying at the top can be, especially in golf, where new talents are always on the prowl. But as for Korda, she is a fearless contender. She told Golf magazine when she appeared on its cover, "I want to be the best golfer in the world. I want to be world number 1, and I want to have the Grand Slam, and I want to work towards something that no one's ever done before." And those are the words of a woman who wants to conquer the world. But what are your thoughts on Nelly Korda? Do let us know in the comments below. That's it for this video.